I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the vendors for entrusting us with the sale of the beautiful family home behind us. To the neighbours in the crowd, thank you for coming and for making Clota Avenue one of the best streets to live in Central Box Hill. To the bidders in the crowd, thank you for coming. I wish you all the best in the bidding procedure. And we also got online bidders here today, registered, here to bid, and I wish you all the best. And to the one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your astute purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available before the commencement of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bidders upon request and the rights to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If or when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This auction prohibits false bids, prohibits malicious disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late bids and offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that required from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price, and the settlement time, you pick the time frame that suits you best, but the sellers have been quite flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 60 through to 90 days, unless prior arrangements have been made with you beforehand. In an instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options: to not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you'll increase your chances of being successful here today. Ladies and gentlemen, you've all been through the property before. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double carport. The master bedroom has an ensuite with a walk-in robes, 2 large living zone areas as well on 663 square metres of land. And as you can see, beautiful landscape gardens throughout the property. In the back, you've got the large wraparound veranda overlooking the immaculate backyard. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful California bungalow. You don't need to lift a finger when you move into this property. Location-wise, you've got perfect schooling. Throw your kids over the fence if you want. St. Francis Primary School, Our Lady of Sion, just down the road as well. Box Hill High School zoning, which a lot of you are looking for. You know, don't need to send your kids to private school. Send them to one of the best government schools just around the corner. Primary schools, you're zoned for Laburnum. You also got Kerrymere Primary School just down the road as well. Shopping, obviously, you've got Box Hill Central, Westfield Doncaster, all the best restaurants in Box Hill Hospital, public transport options. You've got White Horse Road buses. Trams, trains in Box Hill Central, so everything's at your doorstep, walking distance, ladies and gentlemen, and the Box Hill City Oval as well, so it's the perfect location to bring up a family. Enough from me now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you've heard enough from me, so I'll just kick it over to you so we get the auction underway. Who would like to get this auction started with an opening bid, opening offer for number 13 Clota Avenue in Central Box Hill now, ladies and gentlemen? What do you say? We've conducted a multi-week campaign, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful family home ready for you to move in this market now, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Quoting the property between $1.5 to $1.6 million. You can start above that, below that, in between that. It's totally up to you now. Ball's in your court now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in your hands. You tell me. Clearance rates still strong. Interest rates still at record lows, ladies and gentlemen. Went to an auction earlier this morning. Sold for much, much higher than the reserve price. It was a family home as well in a different suburb, but the crowd was around the same. We've got plenty of buyers here today who've inspected the property multiple times now, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your chance to bid and buy. What do you say, folks? I can start the auction myself, much rather see something from the crowd at this early stage. What do you say?
1.5.
1.5 now. Welcome to the bidding here, sir. At $1,500,000 now on my right-hand side. At $1,500,000 now. Wish you all the best in the auction procedure here today. At $1,500,000. No further interest from the crowd. Looks like the property could be yours. At $1,500,000 now on my right-hand side. Here, standing next to the fence. At $1.5 million now. At $1,500,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. Going to call it 3 times, and here we go now and sell away. What do you say now, ladies and gentlemen? At $1,500,000 now on my right-hand side. Going to call it 3 times now. First call now, $1,500,000 now. Second opportunity at $1,500,000 for the third and final call now at $1,500,000. We're all done, all finished and selling here at $1,500,000 now on my right-hand side. All done, all finished now. What do you say, folks? At $1,500,000. Still great value buying in the heart of Box Hill here at $1,500,000 on 663 square metres of land. At $1,500,000 on my right-hand side now, folks. At $1.5 million. What do you say? No late bids, no late offers now, ladies and gentlemen. Once the property has been knocked down, it will be deemed, you will miss out on this property here today. At $1,500,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.5 now. At $1,500,000 now on the right hand side. Thank you for your patience, sir. If we were selling your property, we'd be doing the same thing too. We're at $1,500,000 now on the right hand side. At $1,500,000 now on the right. What do you say, folks? At $1,500,000 now on the right hand side. What do you say, folks? At $1,500,000. Going to call 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. No further interest from the crowd here. The highest bidder here today of the exclusive rights to negotiate with the sellers. Underbids here will forever miss out on the opportunity to see the vendor's reserve price, and you're going to see a sold sticker by the end of the day here at $1,500,000 now. At $1,500,000 now on the right hand side. Going to call it 3 times now. First call now, 1.5. Second opportunity at $1,500,000 for the third and final call now at $1,500,000. 1.51 now on my left hand side, and welcome you to the bidding here today at $1,510,000 and back against you, sir. At $1,510,000 here on my left hand side now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? At 1.510. At $1,510,000, 20 to get you back in front. At $1,510,000 here on my left hand side. At $1,510,000 here on my left hand side now, ladies and gentlemen, 520 to get you in the race at $1,510,000. Look at the location, beautiful tree-lined street. Best schooling in Victoria on offer here. Box Hill High, St. Francis Catholic School, Our Lady of Zion as well. Box Hill Central just down the road, ladies and gentlemen, and they're building a suburban rail loop just around the corner at $1,510,000. At $1,510,000 now. At $1,510,000 now, ladies and gentlemen, holding the bid here on my left-hand side. At $1,510,000 now. First call now, 1,510,000. Second opportunity now at $1,510,000 for the third and final call now at $1,510,000. All done, all finished and selling here at $1,510,000. Looks like you're in the box seat here now at $1,510,000 now on my left hand side, ladies and gentlemen, at 1,510 now on my left. What do you say, folks? At 1,510, 20 to get you back in front at $1,510,000. Early start of the auction. I know some of you are hesitating to bid, but here's is great value now. Number 13 Clota Avenue in Box Hill on 663 square meters of land now at $1,510,000 now. At $1,510,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. Going to take a quick break and seek further instructions from our vendors. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the words that you've been looking for, we're on the market and selling now at $1,510,000 now. We're playing for keeps now. If there's no better bidding from the crowd here today, at $1,510,000, you'll be the lucky owners for number 13 Clota Avenue in Central Box Hill here today. We're at $1,510,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to call it 3 times and we'll be selling away here. Sold sticker will be slapped onto the board here today at $1,510,000 now. At one. Let's go up in 5s now, minimum 5s. We're going to get there anyway. Let's just try 5. At $1,510,000 now, let's try 15. Get you in front here. At $1,510,000 here on my left-hand side. At $1,510,000 now. 15, thank you, ma'am. 1,515 here on my right-hand side at 1,515. At $1,515,000 now. Back against you, ma'am. What do you say at 1,515 now? At $1,515,000 now. Move in, ready. Number 13 Clota Avenue in Central Box Hill here today. At $1,515,000 now on my right-hand side. At 1,515. At $1,515,000 now. Going to call it 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. At 1,515. At $1,515,000 now. First call now, 1,515. Second opportunity now at $1,515,000 now. For the third and final call now at $1,515,000. All done. All finished and selling here at $1,515,000. No late bids, no late offers. Do I have your permission to sell at $1,515,000? Ready to miss out on this opportunity. Go back onto the marketplace. Let's try 20, sir. We're going to get there anyway. At $1,515,000. 20, 1,520. At 1,520, back against you, Linda. What do you say now? At 1,520 now. At $1,520,000 here on my left-hand side. At 1,520 now. At $1,520,000 now. 1,520.25 to get you back in front. At 1,520 here on my left-hand side. At $1,520,000 here on my left. Sorry? 25, 1,525. At 1,525 here, right in front here, standing next to Jim at 1,525. At $1,525,000 here, on my right hand side at 1,525. At $1,525,000 now, 4 of you in it here today at $1,525,000 now. Sorry?
1.55.
1.55 bang. At 1.55 beats you to it here at $1,550,000. At $1,550,000 now. Back against you, Jim. What do you say now? At 1,550. At $1,550,000 now. At 1,550. At 1,550 now on my right hand side. At $1,550,000. Jim, what do you say? At 1,550, need to know now if you're in or you're out. At 1,550, we'll be selling here today. At $1,550,000 here on my right hand side. Sir, what do you say? Another 555. At $1,555,000 here on my right hand side. At $1,555,000. Another 10, 65. At 1,565. At $1,565,000 now. 575 at 1,575. 1,575 here in the back. 1085 back against you, Jim. At $1,585,000 now. 90 back in front. 10 1.6 bang. At $1,600,000 now. Holding the keys, holding the bid here at $1.6 million. And escalating proceedings here with a $10,000 increment. At $1,600,000 now. What do you say, ma'am, in the back? At $1.6 million. At $1,600,000 now. At 1.61. Another 10, 20 straight back at you, Jim. At 1.620. At $1,620,000 now. 1,620 here on my right. 30 back in front, 1,630, 40. 40 straight back over to the top, Jim. At 1,640, need to know now. At 1,640, 50 to get you back in front here. At 1,650, bang, a good bidding here. 1060, 1,660. At $1,660,000 now, Jim, what do you say? At 1,660 now. At $1,660,000 now, sir, what do you say? At 1,660. At $1,660,000 now. We're only putting one bid here today. Both families here on my left-hand side. Love to see you get back in front. At $1,660,000 now. At $1,660,000 in the back here. At 1,660. At $1,660,000 now. At 1,660, Jim. Need to know. At $1,660,000 now. Let's get back in front here now, ladies and gentlemen. $10,000 is all that separates you from the competition. 65. Another 10.75 at 1,675, Jim, at $1,675,000 now at 1,6 3/4. At $1,675,000 now, holding the bid here, staying next to Linda. 80, thank you, at one, another 10.90, 1,690 back against you, Jim, at $1,690,000 here on my right hand side, at 95, at 1,6, another 10, 1,705, at $1,705,000 now on my right hand side, at $1,705,000 here on my right, at 1,705, at $1,705,000. 10, 15 at 1,715, at 1,700,000, 10, 25 at 1,725, at 1,700,000 now at 1,725, at $1,725,000 now, 30, 1,730, 40 straight back at you. Families here know the location. They know the value of number 13 Clota Avenue in Box Hill at 1,740 now, at 1,704, 175, good bidding here at 1,750, 1,770 at 1,770 now, at $1,770,000 here on my right hand side, at 75, 1,7 3/4 here at 1,7 3/4, at $1,775,000 now. Linda, can I see another 10 here at 1,775, at another 10, 1,785, at $1,785,000 now at 1,785, at $1,790 now, good bidding here at 1,790, at $1,790,000 now, at 1.8, at 1.8 now, $1,800,000 now, am I right? Sorry, 5 at 1,805, at $1,805,000 now in the gym, another 5, 1,810, at $1,810,000 now, at 1,810, at 15 at 1,815, at 1,820, 1,820, Jim, what do you say now? At 1,820, at $1,820,000 now, 25 back in front here at 1,825, 30 back against you, Jim, it's like a ping pong match here, at 1,830, 1,835. Another 1,835 in the back here at 1,835, at $1,835,000 now. At $1,835,000 now. What do you say now, folks? At 1,835, out? Need to know. At 1,835, at $1,835,000. Buyers are walking away. They are stretching the limits now. At $1,835,000 here. At $1,835,000 now. Gentlemen's in front here, holding the bid, the highest bidder here today with the keys at $1,835,000 to number 13 Clota Avenue in Central Box Hill. Looks like you're in the box seat, sir. Potentially get ready to celebrate at $1,835,000. Can I tempt you back here now, ladies and gentlemen, with a lower increment? What do you say? Let's try 2.5 if you want. Or we can try 1 if you want to tempt you back in at $1,835,000 now. At 1,835. Let's try 36 to get you back in front. 1,850, 1,850. At 1,850 now, 1.85. At $1,850,000 now. Sorry? 55 here on my left-hand side, 1,855. At $1,855,000 here on my left-hand side, at 1,855. At $1,855,000. Are you sure? Put in another knockout offer, may I say, at 1,855. Thank you for your participation at $1,855,000. Looks like you're in the box seat, sir. We're at $1,855,000. All the action's been happening on my right-hand side. I'm not sure if I've missed any bids here on my left. Just wanted to make sure now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,855,000. The property will be sold here today if there's no further increment from the crowd here. At $1,855,000 now. Buyer standing next to Jim. At $1,855,000, going to call it. Final 3 more times here. First call now at $1,855,000. Second opportunity now at $1,855,000. For the third and final call now at $1,855,000. All done, all finished and silent here at $1,855,000. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Jim and I have been the selling agents for this property, and we look forward to helping you after the auction here. We're at $1,855,000. This property is selling. This property is selling Put your hands together. To the new purchasers, this property is sold. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Congratulations to our vendors. Commiserations to the buyers. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you.